I think that's the strongest part of Tati, that it is just very, very real.
It's almost to the point where it's magical.
Tati is not book learning, and it's not a PD, nor is it even a hands-on PD. It's an unsanitized, in the classroom, in the belly of the beast experience. Yeah, they really have an opportunity to have both a macro view of a special ed self-contained school and all the parties that go into that, as well as one classroom, one teacher, one teaching artist, a particular activity in a particular day.
I mean, it's a very unique opportunity, because if you're having professional development in a separate room and you're never really seeing the students in action, you can only imagine what it's going to be like when you walk into a classroom like that. But now they have a really good idea of what it's going to be like to walk into a classroom, and they have a whole toolkit full of new skills that they can apply to the classroom, even if they've never done this before. So I think it's a lot more effective than just PD on its own.
I'm fortunate to work with the same site for several years in a row. And that's been that's a way in which I can see growth. I facilitate an art experience. I would even be hesitant to say, oh, I'm a teaching artist, because I'm facilitating an experience, particularly in special education, because each child brings something different to the table.
The great thing that I like to teach kids about music is that we're manipulating space, we're manipulating time. It is not a tangible thing. Music is not tangible. We can't touch it. We can only experience it. And we can apply things to it that are everyday use.
Creating things that everybody can do that are not intimidating. I was doing some things on the floor, making maps on the floor with tape for the students to follow different directions, and the next week I came in and the teacher had a grid on the floor with tape, and she was doing math with that, where they were actually physically moving around on this grid.
Some of our students are identified as being on the autism spectrum, and so the facilitation of the art experience becomes a point of social contact for them to come out from their internal world.
There is a stimulus that happens with kids who cannot speak, or students who cannot speak, where they're actually learning the songs, and they look forward to them every year. So just because they cannot speak does not mean that they are not getting the stimulus and the message and the melodic development from these songs.
We have to redefine the word wrong. Something happens, it's an opportunity for us to learn something about a student, about these students, about this population. Having had this experience, it connects to you in some way, and you feel you connect to the students. You're on the road. That's the most important thing to come away with. I would say a kind of self-awareness and self-perception about your desire to work with this population.
I, utilize my work as a jazz musician to always be exploring for new ideas, and that is the heart of a jazz musician. To make new ideas connect in a musical and an emotional way, to have an effect on its observers and their listeners and their listening abilities. And so I try to carry that philosophy into my classroom, especially with people who are challenged.
I'm Joan Merwin, and I've been with Marquee Studios since the early 90s. And I was a teaching artist before that. I worked a lot with adults with disabilities and challenges, and also regular education kids. And so I worked with David Marquee Studios through the years with just about every kind of population that Marquee Studios serves.
My name is Cecilia Smith, quote unquote a jazz musician. I teach music. My principal instrument core teaching is the piano, but my principal instrument as a professional artist is the vibraphone.
My name is Susan Gonzalez, and I have been a teaching artist with Marquee Studios. I started as an intern in 1995 when I was studying art for a master's in art therapy.
David knew how to enable his teaching artists. He gave them freedom to create their curriculum, one never felt like, I never felt he was breathing down my neck. He was interested, he was, go, go, I trust you, you know how to work, and he gave us just this incredible artistic freedom that was very, very precious. And that was very wonderful for Marquee Studios.